Hello everyone, this is Anurag Misha and welcome to my new video on how Bihar became India's poorest state. Bihar is a state in northeastern India and it has a long and rich history. In fact, it was one of the center of the Magad Empire, one of the most powerful empires in the world. But today, Bihar is one of the poorest states in India. Why is this? The rise and decline of Magad. To understand why Bihar is so poor today, we need to look at its history. The Magad Empire was founded in the 6th century BC and it is quickly became one of the most powerful empires in the world. The Magad Empire was home to many great philosophers and thinkers including Buddha and Mahavir. It was also a major center of trade and commerce. The Magad Empire declined in the 3rd century BC and it was eventually conquered by the Mauryan Empire. The Mauryan Empire was even more powerful than the Magad Empire and it ruled much of the Indian subcontinent. But after Mauryan Empire collapsed in 2nd century BC, Bihar entered a period of decline. Now, the British arrived in India in the 17th century and they quickly took control of Bihar. The British Raj was a period of great economic exploitation for Bihar. The British taxed the people heavily and they took away their land. This led to widespread poverty and illiteracy in Bihar. India gained independence from the British in 1947, but Bihar's problem didn't end. The state continued to be poor and underdeveloped. There were many reasons for this, including corruption, poor governance, and a lack of investment. The present day. Today, Bihar is still one of the poorest states in India. Half of the state's population lives below the poverty line. Bihar also has the highest illiteracy rate in India. There are many reasons for Bihar's poverty, but some of the most important ones include corruption is the first reason. Bihar is one of the most corrupt states in India. This corruption has led to misallocation of the resources and a lack of investment in important sectors like education and healthcare. Second, poor governance. Bihar has a long history of poor governance. This has led to a lack of transparency and accountability in the government. Lack of investment. Bihar has not received the same level of investment as other states in India. This has led to a lack of infrastructure and development in the state. Land reforms. The land reforms that implemented in Bihar after independence were not very effective. This led to a concentration of land in the hands of few landlords and it made it difficult for the poor to own land. Infrastructure development. Bihar has not received the same level of infrastructural development as other states in India. This has made it difficult for businesses to operate in Bihar and it has also made it difficult for people to get around. Education and healthcare. Bihar has a very poor education and healthcare system. This has led to illiteracy rate high and a low life expectancy in the state. Social factors. Bihar is a state with a lot of social problems such as caste discrimination and gender inequality. These social problems have also contributed to state's poverty. The freight equalization scheme. The freight equalization scheme was a policy that was implemented by the Indian government in the 1950s. This policy meant that the cost of transporting goods was the same across India regardless of the distance. This policy benefited industrialized states in India, but it hurt the agricultural states like Bihar. Political instability. Bihar has been a state with a lot of political instability. This has made it difficult for the government to implement reforms and to provide good governance. Natural disaster. Bihar is a state that is prone to natural disasters such as flood and droughts. These natural disasters have caused a lot of damage to state's economy and infrastructure. Despite these challenges, Bihar has made some progress in recent years. The state's economy has grown and the poverty rate has declined. However, there is still a lot of work to be done. Bihar needs to continue to fight corruption, improve governance, and attract investment. If Bihar can do these things, it can become a prosperous state again. Bihar's poverty is a complex power with no easy solution. However, there are some things that can be done to improve situation. These includes first, fighting corruption. The government needs to take steps to fight corruption in Bihar. This will help to ensure that resources should be used for the people. Improving governance. The government needs to improve the governance in Bihar. This will help to make the government more transparent and accountable. Attracting investment. Bihar needs to attract more investment. This will help to create jobs and improve the state's economy. Education and healthcare. Bihar needs to invest in education and healthcare. This will help to improve state's human capital and reduce poverty. Social reforms. Bihar needs to address social problems such as caste discrimination and gender inequality. This will help to create a more just and equitable society. Natural disaster management. Bihar needs to improve its natural disaster management. This will help to reduce the damage caused by the floods and droughts. Bihar has a long and rich history, but it has also a state with a lot of problems. The poverty in Bihar is a major challenge, but it is one of that can be overcome. With the right policies and investment, Bihar can become a prosperous state again. Thank you for watching. If you find the videos informative, please subscribe Geetanandan Academy and write Jai Bihar.